The lights of America's Got Talent glimmer like tiny stars over the enormous stage. Thousands of people sit in the audience, chatting and laughing, waiting for the next act. The cameras pan across excited faces. The judges take their seats, Simon Cowell in his usual black shirt, Heidi Klum and Sofia Vergara whispering something funny to each other, Howie Mandel waving at the audience. Then the music fades. The host steps forward. Next up, he announces, a young contestant all the way from the Philippines, please welcome Miguel. The crowd cheers politely. From the dark corner of the stage Miguel walks out slowly, every step careful and nervous. He's 15, small and slender, wearing a white Elvis-style suit with gold trim that sparkles under the lights. His short black hair is combed neatly and a silver microphone pendant hangs around his neck, catching the glow of the spotlights. He looks around, at the judges, the crowd, the endless lights, and takes a deep breath. Simon leans back in his chair watching. Hello, Miguel says softly, his accent gentle but clear. My name is Miguel, and I'm from the Philippines. Welcome to America's Got Talent. Sofia smiles warmly. What will you be doing for us tonight? I'll be singing one of Elvis Presley's songs, Miguel replies. Simon raises an eyebrow. Elvis, huh? That's a big name to take on. Miguel nods, forcing a nervous smile. Yes sir, my dad loved Elvis. He used to sing his songs every night before bed, so I sing them for him now. The crowd gives a small round of applause. Heidi whispers to Sofia's adorable, and Sofia nods with a smile. The track begins. A bright, old-school rock and roll beat. Miguel takes the microphone and starts to sing. His voice is good, clean, youthful, but the nerves are showing. His hands shake slightly. The pitch wobbles on the first line. Simon frowns. 10 seconds in he raises his hand. Stop the music, he says. The crowd gasps. The band falls silent. Miguel freezes. His eyes dart towards Simon, who's now leaning forward with his elbows on the table. Miguel, Simon says, I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't think this is the right song for you. It feels like you're imitating someone instead of being yourself. Do you have anything else? The boy's lips tremble. For a second, it looks like he might cry. The crowd murmurs. Some people feel bad, others watch curiously. He swallows hard and nods. Yes sir, he whispers. I have one more song. It's something I wrote myself. Simon sits back intrigued. Really? You wrote a song? Miguel nods again. His voice is shaking. Yes, I wrote it after my dad passed away. It's not really an Elvis song, but it's the only one that's really mine. Simon gestures to the sound crew. Right, let's hear it. There's silence. No backing track, no band. Just Miguel standing under a single white spotlight, holding the mic with both hands. His silver pendant glimmers faintly as he closes his eyes. He takes a deep breath. Then softly he begins. Every night I close my eyes and I still hear your lullabies. Though you're gone, I sing your tune, hoping you can hear me soon. The entire theater is silent. His voice is fragile at first, like a candle flickering in the wind. But then something changes. His tone deepens, his breathing steadies, and the trembling stops. The sound grows stronger, richer. Not Elvis anymore, but Miguel. His voice carries pain, love, and memory all at once. You can hear the ache of a child missing his father, but also the hope of someone who refuses to let go. The crowd leans forward, even Simon's expression softens. The same man who moments ago stopped him mid-performance is now captivated. Miguel continues, eyes still closed, pouring his heart into every note. I used to stand beside your chair, sing those songs and breathe your air. Now I sing to skies above, where I send my endless love. A tear slips down Heidi's cheek. Sofia clasps her hands together and whispers, oh my God. Miguel's voice cracks slightly, but he doesn't stop. In that crack lies every ounce of truth he's ever felt. The audience can feel it. That realness that no training can create. By the second chorus people are already crying. His tone swells into something heavenly, raw and cinematic. It's as if the stage has disappeared, and all that exists is him and the song. A boy singing to his father somewhere beyond the lights. Simon presses his lips together, fighting emotion. You can see it in his eyes. This isn't just another contestant. This is real. Miguel sings the bridge, his small frame shaking with intensity. If heaven's got a radio, please play this song tonight. Tell my dad I'm doing fine, but I still need his light. As the final line fades, the room stays frozen. You could hear a pin drop. Miguel lowers the mic slowly, breathing heavily, his face wet with tears. Then, a sound. One clap, then another, then an explosion of applause. The entire audience leaps to their feet. The judges stand too. Sofia's mascara is running. Heidi has both hands over her mouth. Howie nods, smiling through tears. Simon stands last, his eyes glistening. He claps slowly, then faster, smiling softly. Miguel looks up, overwhelmed. He doesn't know whether to laugh or cry. His lips tremble as he whispers, thank you. Sophia is the first to speak. That was one of the most beautiful things I've ever heard. I felt every word. You sang to your father, but we all felt like you were singing to someone we've lost. That's magic. Heidi adds, you don't need to be Elvis. You're Miguel, and you are a star. The crowd cheers again. Miguel's tears fall freely now. Simon takes a deep breath before speaking. Miguel, he says quietly, I'll tell you something. Stopping you earlier might have been the best decision I made today. Because what you just did was pure. You didn't hide behind Elvis. You didn't pretend, you just told the truth. And it was absolutely beautiful. The audience applauds again, louder than before. Miguel can barely hold himself together. He laughs through his tears, nodding, thank you, sir. Simon looks at Sophia. I think we all know what needs to happen here. Sophia smiles through tears, stands and places her hand on the golden buzzer. The crowd immediately erupts into screams. Miguel gasps, covering his mouth. Sophia looks up at him and says, this is for your dad and for the world to hear your heart. She slams the golden buzzer. Golden confetti bursts from the ceiling, pouring down like rain made of light. Miguel falls to his knees, crying, his hands over his face as the music swells. The crowd roars, the judges cheer, and Simon claps proudly. Sophia rushes to the stage, hugging him tightly as confetti sticks to their clothes. You did it, she whispers. He's proud of you. I know he is. Miguel nods against her shoulder, unable to speak. He looks up toward the ceiling, toward the shining golden lights. His lips tremble as he whispers, this is for you, Dad. Simon joins them on stage, shaking Miguel's hand. You didn't need a big song, you didn't need fancy notes, he says. You just needed yourself. That's what true artists do. The camera pans across the crowd. People crying, hugging, clapping. Even the crew members backstage are emotional. The golden lights reflect off Miguel's silver pendant, glimmering like a star close to his heart. The music fades into a soft piano version of his song. The confetti continues to fall. Sophia steps back, smiling through tears. You're the Filipino Elvis, she says, laughing lightly, but tonight, you became Miguel. The boy who made the world listen. The crowd chants his name. Miguel! Miguel! He stands there still trembling, his eyes scanning the audience. For a moment, he can almost imagine his father sitting in one of those seats, smiling proudly, whispering, that's my boy. The camera zooms in on his face, soft tears, shaky breath, but a powerful smile. He looks into the camera and says softly, dreams come true if you sing them loud enough. The host walks over, patting his shoulder. Ladies and gentlemen, he says, one more time for Miguel, the boy who found his own voice. The crowd explodes again. Simon nods proudly, Heidi claps through tears, Sophia waves to the audience, and the music swells one last time. As the stage lights fade, the confetti sparkles in the air like golden memories that refuse to fall. Miguel raises his hand toward the sky one last time and whispers, I love you, Dad. The camera fades to black. Then, in the soft background, a narrator's voice speaks. Calm, cinematic, emotional. They laughed when he started. They doubted when he stopped. But when he found his truth, the world finally heard him. This wasn't just a song, it was a goodbye, a promise, and a dream fulfilled. And that's why, sometimes, silence before a song is just the world waiting to listen. The music swells once more, blending into applause. The screen fades out on Miguel's smiling face, golden confetti floating around him like angel wings. Because that night, in front of millions, a young Filipino boy stopped being an imitator and became unforgettable.